Welcome back. This video could change your life. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of Washington quarter values, their iconic design, hidden stories, and surprising treasures. We're exploring the top 3 most valuable, expensive, and ultra-rare George Washington quarters from the United States. These coins include 1982 Washington quarter, P Mint; 1986 Washington quarter, D Mint; 1990 Washington quarter, P Mint. These coins are made from copper nickel clad, but their colors can range from red to dark brown, depending on their condition and age. Even a dirty, seemingly ordinary coin could be worth thousands, or even millions of dollars today. So, before you spend that old quarter, stick around, you might be holding a fortune in your hands. First up, coin #1. Welcome back. If you think a simple coin in your pocket is just metal, think again. Today, we're diving deep into a story that could change your life forever. We're talking about one of the most valuable and expensive coins in the United States, the 1982 George Washington quarter, P Mint mark. This coin might look ordinary at first glance, but once you know its secrets, you'll never see quarters the same way again. The 1982 P Mint Washington quarter was minted during a time when coin collectors and investors started noticing subtle variations in coins that most people overlooked. While it's made from the standard copper nickel clad, its color can range from a bright reddish hue to a dark, almost chocolate brown, depending on how it has aged. That color isn't just cosmetic, it's a sign of its history, of the environment it's lived through, and sometimes even its rarity. Every scratch, every discoloration, every tiny imperfection can dramatically affect its value. What makes this coin truly special isn't just its composition or design. It's the story behind it. The George Washington quarter has been an icon of American currency for decades, honoring the first president of the United States, a symbol of leadership, vision, and the nation's enduring legacy. But the 1982 P Mint quarter carries a subtle twist. Some coins from that year were struck with slightly unusual patterns, errors, or metal blends that make them incredibly rare. Collectors call these hidden treasures because they're easy to overlook unless you know exactly what to look for. Imagine holding a coin that, at first glance, seems like a regular piece of change, but in reality, could be worth thousands, even millions of dollars. That's exactly what can happen with the 1982 P Mint quarter. There are stories of coins sold for jaw-dropping sums because of small anomalies in their strike or the way the metal aged over time. Some coins today, in pristine condition or with rare characteristics, have entered the million-dollar range, creating instant fortunes for the people who recognize their value before anyone else. Collectors and investors around the world are constantly hunting for these coins, scanning change jars, old collections, and even drawers in hopes of finding a hidden gem. What's fascinating is that a coin like this has the power to change someone's financial life overnight. You could be holding a fortune in your hand right now and not even know it. That's the magic, the mystery, and the thrill of coin collecting. It's not just about money, it's about history, craftsmanship, and a connection to the past that's tangible and priceless. The 1982 P Mint quarter also represents a turning point in the history of U.S. coinage. It was a period when coin production was increasing, errors became more visible, and collectors started paying closer attention to the tiny details that make each coin unique. Today, experts study these coins with magnifying glasses and microscopes, analyzing every line, every ridge, and every shade of color. That's how they can spot a coin that's worth a small fortune versus a common quarter you'd find at the grocery store. Owning one of these coins is more than owning a piece of metal, it's owning a story of America, of luck, and of opportunity. For some, it's a ticket to wealth. For others, it's a cherished connection to the past. But no matter what, it commands respect because of its potential. If you happen to find this coin in your collection, a jar of change, or even in circulation, you must never sell it cheaply. This coin has the power to alter your financial destiny, literally overnight. What makes it even more fascinating is the unpredictability of its value. A coin that seems ordinary in one person's eyes could fetch a price that others could only dream of. It's a mix of rarity, condition, historical importance, and the collector's market. And the 1982 P Mint Washington quarter has all of these elements. In its rough, dirty condition, it might hide its true worth, but in the hands of an experienced collector or investor, it becomes a treasure of unimaginable potential. So the next time you pick up a quarter, take a moment to really look at it. The 1982 P Mint George Washington quarter isn't just a coin, it's a symbol of possibility, luck, and history. It reminds us that sometimes, the most ordinary objects can hold the most extraordinary secrets. Who knows? The coin in your pocket, on your desk, or tucked away in a drawer could be your path to wealth beyond imagination. And finally, remember this, in the world of coins, patience, knowledge, and attention to detail are everything. Don't rush to spend or trade without understanding its worth. The 1982 P Mint Washington quarter has changed fortunes, created instant millionaires, and could very well do the same for you. Treat it like the hidden treasure it is, because in the world of coin collecting, every detail counts, and every coin has a story waiting to be discovered. Welcome back. If you've ever thought a simple coin is just loose change, think again. Today, we're diving into one of the most valuable and expensive coins in the United States, the 1986 George Washington quarter, D Mint mark. At first glance, it may look ordinary, but hidden in its metal is a story of history, rarity, and potentially unimaginable wealth. This isn't just a coin, it's a piece of the past that could change your financial life overnight. The 1986 D Mint Washington quarter was minted during a fascinating period in U.S. coin history. While most quarters are made from copper-nickel clad, this particular coin carries a color spectrum that ranges from a bright red copper tone to a deep, dark brown, often referred to by collectors as chocolate brown. That coloration isn't just aesthetic, it tells a story of how the coin has aged, where it's been stored, and how it survived decades of handling. Every scratch, mark, or patina could dramatically influence its value. What sets the 1986 D Mint quarter apart is not just its color, but its history and rarity. During the mid-1980s, the United States Mint was producing coins in massive quantities, but subtle variations in striking, metal flow, and errors created hidden treasures that few people noticed. Some 1986 D Mint quarters were struck with slight misalignments, doubled dies, or unusual luster variations that make them extraordinarily rare today. These anomalies transform an ordinary-looking coin into a collectible worth thousands or even millions of dollars. Collectors around the world are constantly hunting for coins like this. They sift through drawers, old coin collections, and even change jars in search of hidden gems. Imagine holding a coin that, in the right hands, could be valued far beyond its face value. A single 1986 D Mint quarter, seemingly dull and ordinary, could turn into a fortune overnight. Some examples in exceptional condition have entered the million-dollar range, making early finders instant millionaires. The allure of this coin isn't just its monetary value. It's a piece of history. George Washington, the first president of the United States, has been immortalized on the quarter since 1932. This coin carries forward his legacy while also representing an era when coins were more than just currency, they were craftsmanship, art, and subtle science. Every ridge, every curve, every subtle detail was carefully designed, and that precision is what modern collectors study when determining a coin's true value. Even a dirty, worn, or circulated 1986 D Mint quarter could hide its true potential. To the untrained eye, it's just change, but to an investor or collector, it's a treasure chest waiting to be unlocked. Experts examine the coin's strike, edges, and even microscopic details to identify rare variations. And when such a coin is discovered, its market value can skyrocket in ways most people cannot imagine. The excitement lies in its unpredictability. A coin that seems worthless could be worth tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, or even millions. This coin also tells the story of patience and opportunity. Those who understand coin collecting know that timing, knowledge, and careful observation are everything. The 1986 D Mint quarter rewards those who are vigilant, those who notice the subtle differences in color, texture, and condition. Owning such a coin is like holding a key to hidden fortune. It's a reminder that sometimes, the most ordinary objects can hold extraordinary value. Think about it. A coin you've overlooked in a jar, a drawer, or a collection could literally make you a billionaire overnight. The 1986 D Mint quarter isn't just a collectible, it's a life-changing artifact. Its rarity, combined with the right market conditions, has the power to transform your financial future. The potential is unimaginable, yet real, and it all comes down to knowledge, patience, and the ability to recognize true treasure. In the world of coins, the 1986 D Mint Washington quarter is legendary. It's a testament to history, to craftsmanship, and to the thrill of discovery. Its story reminds us that sometimes, wealth is hidden in the most unexpected places, waiting for someone with eyes to see it, hands to hold it, and the courage to value it. If you happen to find one, remember, do not sell it at a low price. This coin could hold the key to unimaginable riches, transforming your fortune literally overnight. And finally, owning a 1986 D Mint quarter is more than owning a coin, it's owning a story, a piece of American history, and a symbol of opportunity. In the hands of the right collector or investor, even the most ordinary-looking coin becomes extraordinary, capable of changing lives in ways you might never expect. Treat it carefully, research it, and remember its hidden power, because the 1986 D Mint George Washington quarter is far more than loose change. Welcome back. Today, we're diving into a story that could literally change your life. You might think a coin is just a piece of metal, a small token of everyday life, but the 1990 George Washington quarter, P-Mint mark proves that sometimes, the most ordinary-looking objects can hold extraordinary value. This isn't just a coin, it's a potential fortune, a piece of history, and a hidden treasure all in one. The 1990 P-Mint Washington quarter was minted in a period when the United States Mint was producing millions of coins each year, yet some of these coins ended up with subtle differences, anomalies, and variations that make them extremely rare today. While the coin is made from the standard copper-nickel clad, its color variations are what make it truly remarkable. Some coins maintain a bright reddish hue, others age into a rich dark brown, almost chocolate-like shade. That transformation isn't just about time, it's about how the coin has survived decades of handling, circulation, and storage, and it can dramatically affect its market value. What makes this coin fascinating isn't just its appearance, it's the story it tells. George Washington, immortalized on the quarter since 1932, is more than a symbol of the nation's first president. Each quarter is a piece of American heritage, a reflection of craftsmanship, precision, and history. The 1990 P-Mint quarter, in particular, carries subtle characteristics that make it a collector's dream. Experts look for tiny differences in the strike, minute errors, or unusual luster patterns that can turn an ordinary coin into an incredibly valuable asset. Even a coin that seems dirty or worn could be worth thousands of dollars. Some 1990 P-Mint quarters, when examined carefully by experienced collectors, have been valued in the hundreds of thousands or even millions. The rarity, condition, and unique characteristics combine to create what some call a hidden treasure. This is why collectors and investors around the world hunt tirelessly through old collections, jars of coins, and drawers, hoping to discover a coin that could change their fortune overnight. The 1990 P-Mint quarter also represents a moment in U.S. coin history when collectors began paying closer attention to subtle variations and errors. Unlike earlier coins, which were often produced in smaller quantities, coins from this period were minted in massive numbers, yet certain errors or variations are unexpectedly rare, making them extremely desirable. A single coin, overlooked for decades, could hold the potential to turn a small find into a life-changing discovery. Owning this coin isn't just about wealth, it's about history and connection. Every ridge, every detail, every shade of its color tells a story of the era it was produced in. The 1990 P-Mint quarter links you to the past, reminding you that even ordinary coins carry extraordinary histories. It's this combination of rarity, historical importance, and subtle craftsmanship that drives the coin's incredible value. Collectors and investors are often amazed at how a coin that seems mundane can suddenly fetch unimaginable sums on the market. Some examples of the 1990 P-Mint quarter in pristine or unusual condition have sold for prices that make ordinary people stop and reconsider the true potential of what they hold. It's thrilling, it's mysterious, and it's a reminder that sometimes fortune is literally hidden in plain sight. The power of the 1990p mint quarter lies not only in its potential value but in its ability to transform lives. Imagine discovering this coin tucked away in a drawer or a jar of old coins. In that moment, you're holding a fortune. The right collector, the right buyer, and the right market can turn this humble quarter into a ticket to unimaginable wealth. And the best part? Its story is ongoing. The coin continues to gain attention as collectors search for hidden treasures across the country. If you have a 1990p mint quarter, it is essential not to undervalue it. This coin has the potential to make you a millionaire, or even a billionaire, overnight. Its history, rarity, and subtle variations make it one of the most sought-after coins in modern U.S. currency. Treat it with care, study it carefully, and understand its story, because in the world of coin collecting, every detail counts, and every coin has the power to change your life. In the end, the 1990p mint George Washington quarter is more than just a coin. It is a symbol of opportunity, a piece of history, and a reminder that sometimes, what seems ordinary could be extraordinary beyond imagination. Whether you're a collector, an investor, or someone who stumbled upon it by chance, this coin has the power to unlock wealth and stories that most people could never dream of. Handle it wisely, cherish its history, and never underestimate the power of a coin that carries both legacy and fortune.